Hello, today is Friday, March 30th, 2018, and welcome to Nerdy News Season 2, Episode 11. As you can tell, co-host.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Who's going to introduce you?
Introduce me as Slant Nation.
This is Slant Nation. Link
in the
description below. I decided to do something a little different, have someone else on, and then we both say our opinion of the stories of the week. Starting with Monty Python, Netflix just acquired all the rights to Monty Python, every Monty Python thing out there. So all of that's going to be on Netflix on April 15th in Canada and other countries, and it's not been announced which date for America yet. But that should be later this year. I read that whole thing. I knew the whole thing without reading. That was an article, link in the description as always. The Ninth Doctor was supposed to be another article in the 50th special, but they didn't do that because Crystal Eccleston was like, no, just a little sore about how things went down last time. Because apparently the BBC blacklisted him and wouldn't work with him at all. Scandalous. But I'm not here to talk about scandalous stuff. We're here to talk about the facts. That was a fact, but still.
Scandalous stuff is facts.
We're here to talk about stuff that is, Anyways, part of the script was released by Stephen Moffat, where he's interacting with the moment from the machine that would destroy Gallifrey and the Time Lords and the Daleks. I almost said Garlics. It was released because for a book called A Second Target for Tommy, which is a sequel to A First Target for Tommy, because a man named Tommy has a disease and his friends are making this book, just like the first book, to help raise money to get a cure for him, or the surgery. One of those two. They're trying to help him out, and this is cool. It's a bunch of short Doctor Who stories. And I think it's really cool that they're doing this. Link in the description of that. You can buy the book once it comes out and help cure this guy. In some Pokemon Go news, there's an article stating that Mew and other features will be in the game. And that's field research where you just go by the Pokestops and you spin it, which is really fun. I like Pokemon Go. I need to get back into it, but I need a phone. And special research. I didn't even ask your opinion on any of this stuff. What do you think of the Monty Python thing?
I don't know. I've never really seen anything.
Well, that's something we need to binge watch. And the Doctor Who thing? You think it's cool that they're raising money for the buddy, though, right?
Yeah.
And what about this Pokemon Go thing?
Pretty cool, I guess. Don't really like Pokemon Go personally, but
they're also doing special research, which will be signed by Professor Willow Smith. Sorry, Willow, not Willow Smith, not the daughter of Will Smith. Coulson's coming back to the big screen, along with Ronan the Destroyer from Guardians of the Galaxy 1. They're going to be in Captain Marvel. But wait, I can't say anything spoilers for Guardians of the Galaxy because you haven't seen it yet. But it's set in the 90s. That'll explain certain questions you may have. What do you think about this story?
I don't know why you brought me on here.
I'm excited for Monty Python, the Doctor Who thing, and the Mew thing, and Captain Marvel, because that's another Marvel movie. Now, fun fact, Captain Marvel used to be a DC character. They didn't just get the rights to the character, that was just the name of a DC character. But now you're familiar with the character. I think it's Shazam now. I think that's who that character is now. Shazam? Shazam is a kid who yells, Shazam! And then gets struck by lightning. It's like super strong, superhero outfit, becomes like an adult. Although I think now it's like 3 kids that become Shazam. These comics are weird.
It's confusing.
Gina Rodriguez, I know that name. She's in one of the CW shows, I think. She's going to be playing Carmen Sandiego on Netflix. You don't know Carmen Sandiego. 90s, that's all I need to say. That's a 90s thing. Dan Schneider, you know who Dan Schneider is. I explained that to you earlier. He is no longer going to be with Nickelodeon. you feel about that?
I think that's messed up. He should still be.
Well, apparently they decided they both, Nickelodeon and him, made this agreement. I'm gonna get a few $1 million from this then? Okay. You don't know who the Phoenix is in the X-Men comics, do you?
I don't think so.
It's,
Isn't that like a level, like the highest class mutant?
one of them. It's Jean Grey's alternate.
I was
Like
thinking about that.
if she goes crazy and stuff. So X-Men Dark Phoenix and New Mutants got new release dates. I think it's February 4th for the Dark Phoenix movie next year. They just keep pushing these movies back, and then August 19th for New Mutants next year. That was originally going to be coming out in April. Now it's August. Was it April this year? I don't recall. Anyways, they got pushed back a lot. And for any Gravity Falls fans out there, all 40 episodes on Blu-ray, 7 discs, bonus features. Is that everything? Yeah, bonus content. July 24th. How do you feel about the Gravity Falls coming? Blu-ray.
Pretty excited about that.
Alex Hirsch has been pushing for this for like years now, and finally it's like, all right, we're doing this. The Laugh Factory, I should say, not Shout Factory. Shout Factory? Shout Factory. Laugh Factory is a famous stand-up comedy place. The Shout Factory is going to be linked in the description to the article, possibly to the website where they're going to be selling it. I know this story is going to make you upset. It's Beetlejuice musical.
What's wrong with people?
You don't like musicals, and yet you kind of just saying that. That is the irony, perfect irony. It's coming out in October, but we don't know when they'll be doing live performances of that. But in more Beetlejuice news, we're just going to follow that up with more news. Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice 2.
Yes!
Beetlejuice 2. I said Beetlejuice 2 3 times. Does that mean it's definitely going to happen? Because it wasn't confirmed. This is just a script is being written, and there are no deals being made yet with Tim Burton and Michael Keaton, the director and the actor who played. Just say the name. You know the name.
Beetlejuice.
Wait, what? Let's say the name 2 more times.
Beetlejuice.
There! Now he should be here. All these stories have been articles, by the way. I don't think there's anything that's not an article this week. Anyways, let's go back to Disneyland. Pizza Planets. Called Aliens Pizza Planet A Better Place. Now, you said what you think they should do.
I think they should make it into like a chain restaurant and like have it all over the country.
Just compete with like Pizza Hut and Papa John's.
Yeah.
What about Villa Pizza? Villa Pizza is a local place, by the way. Northwest Indiana people would get it. Okay, just saying. Pedro Pascal will be playing a character we don't know who in Wonder Woman 2. Now, you didn't see the first one.
Nope.
Neither did I. I fell asleep because it was late at night. It was like 2 in the morning, okay? So it wasn't the quality of the movie that made me sleep. I don't know if I like it yet because I didn't finish it. But yeah, that happened. That's going to be... We don't know who he's playing. But you do know the Arrowverse shows.
Yeah.
Every single one is likely to get a new season. I mean, season 7 of Arrow, season 5 of The Flash, season 3 of both Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow, and season 2 of Black Lightning, which I've been watching with my mom. That's a cool show. I like Black Lightning. Now, you said, like you were going to say something about that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just really awkward.
Okay, well, awkward's good on this channel. We accept awkward. Have you seen half the content? That's awkward. Bill and Ted, you got a sort of... That wasn't a brief summary of Bill and Ted, so you kind of know what it's about.
Yeah.
I didn't explain it well enough, okay? I didn't give the movie justice. So that's why you said that it sounds like a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. To me. Some people out there don't like Bill and Ted. Good for you. The sequel, granted, wasn't as good. And then the TV show, cartoon, I didn't see. Or Eat the Cereal when it came out. Yeah, there was cereal too. Back when everything got a cartoon and cereal, like Star Wars and the Ewoks. See, Bill and Ted 3 details. It's said to be like A Christmas Carol, and I will explain what I think that means after I read the rest of this, because won't make sense until I read this. So they were told in the first movie that they're going to save the world. They're going to make it an awesome place, a future where just everyone gets along, and they... What's the catchphrase they always have? Be cool to each other and party on? Something like that. Just be good to each other, be nice to each other, and party on. Wild Stallions! Hasn't seen the movie, doesn't know the air guitar thing every time they say Wild Stallions. Anyways, but they haven't saved the world. And now they're married, they're 50 and they have kids. And so that's just the fact that they're supposed to save the world kind of affects everything in their life. Their marriage, their kids, everything. And they're older now and more afraid to because they haven't done it. So they're deciding whether they should go for it or not. And since it's like A Christmas Carol and there's time travel in this series, I mean, you seem like you want to say something.
Nope.
Oh, by the way, because I explained that they travel in a telephone booth, not a police call box like in Doctor Who. Different things. But yeah, basically they're going to travel through time and see what the world would be like if they didn't save it. And show the past, this is who you were before. Remember that life? Which goes with what I said in the preview. How do you feel about this stuff? Okay. And that's the last of the... Wait. Oh, I skipped the second story.
Again?
Again. It's almost as if I planned on skipping the second story every time. Because this is my favorite story of the week. There's an article. The movie will be coming out. The release date next year. Are You Afraid of the Dark, the movie? I'm still so excited about this movie. October... I almost said 30th, 11th of next year, which is exactly almost a whole year to the day.
364?
364 days after Goosebumps 2. Sorry, Goosebumps Slappy Halloween, because that's what it's called.
Wait, why is it called Slappy Halloween? It was the invisible boy who was left.
Well, they don't care. Every Goosebumps episode ended with a twist ending, and then the next one was just completely unrelated. So it's well, it's not going to be the same. Whatever. Slappy's still the big bad.
Maybe he releases them.
Maybe. But yeah, the Invisible Boy is a leader. Let's face it, the Invisible Boy is not a leader of other monsters.
True.
Anyways, yeah, it's going to be... We were talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark and then Goosebumps. Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, you have not seen.
Nope.
But you know about the throw the thing in the fire and the dust, which I don't want to say what it is on here. Did I upload that video? I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for this movie. I binge watched this show, the first 5 seasons. I saw them all within 2 months. And then I started watching the 6th season, which is where people say the show went downhill. And then I made sure to see The Tale of the Silver Sight, which brought Gary back. You don't know who Gary is.
Nope.
Gary is the guy in the glasses, which is the name of the guy's YouTube channel, the guy who played Gary, Ross Hall. Yeah, maybe a link in the description. He hasn't uploaded in a couple of years. But yeah, that's all the stories. I'll throw that away once we're done recording. Or not. Think you can make it from there? It's good. Anyways, that's it for this week. As always, I'm going to do my plugs. Ryan Holmes, he's my buddy. Link in the description?
Yeah.
Link in the description. The Internet Hole, we need to focus on getting those podcasts out some more. You going to say it or should I?
You should.
link in the description. My Twitter, my Facebook, and my Patreon, so I can do better stuff because this sucky videos I'm doing now.
Is there okay? You get that.
Oh yeah, my hand had it, but I'm good. Yeah, Patreon, so I can get a better camera. My tripod is actually falling apart again. This is the third tripod that I've had that's just falling apart.
Third? I thought this was your second.
I got the first one from Amber. The second one I bought. This is the third one I bought.
Wow.
My tripods keep falling apart, so I need to get better tripod. Maybe even a better computer and editing software.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
more,
outdated.
and more games to play on PlayStation or possibly
You need
other
to build your own
systems.
PC.
Well, that costs money, folks.
Yes, but it costs less than buying one.
And link in the description to all that. Link in the description to my Patreon and everything.
Yeah.
And also, I want to say I finished recording Undertale. That's done.
Yeah.
But there's always a but.
Always a
I'm not going to start releasing those episodes until the 1st. That's not a prank. Just because there's 19 episodes left. And so, the last episode...
will be on your birthday.
Yes! The big grand finale on my birthday! See, I thought about that. I planned it like, well, it's like my birthday. Let's just start out on the 1st. Will I do an April Fool's thing this year? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if maybe I told you if I have any plans, but if I did, I have something planned. Maybe I'll just upload a serious video and make you think it's an April Fool's prank. I don't know. Anyways.
I have an idea for you to do.
Well, you can tell me the idea after the video is done recording. Maybe, if you want to.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say? The end?
Not really.
Oh, I was just like start eating, just like, let me get my food. Just say everything. Okay, well, what'd you think of this week's news anyways? Was it a good week?
Partially good week.
I like this week.
The only bad thing about this week was the musical.
It's different. Sorry, Jack's Films reference.
Okay.
Why'd you guess?
Okay. Jack's Films is the only person that could ever pull that off. Even I don't care.
What about Thomas Sanders? He could do a musical. He actually has done live performances, musical thing. Called Storytime Live or Live Storytime, I forget which. Anyways, I thought it was a good week. Yeah. Do you think you'll be back next week?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. That's a definite maybe. That's a for sure maybe. So, from all of us here at The Rich Man, which is like a 2-person production, because I get my camera person sometimes, and then there's the editing and acting, like the dramatic pause. Futurama reference. Anyways, that's it. Would you have any like a special way you want to say goodbye?
Nope.
All right, that's their way. Goodbye. And their way is nope. All right, so nope and goodbye.